If you've ever bow hunted from a climber, even with the shortest bows, then you know it can feel like a delicate dance when you're trying to draw on a deer, not bump your stand, and remain undetected. Thankfully, the Summit OpenShot ditched the front rail and added a super padded and foldable seat that's comfortable and silent when it's time to get in position and let an arrow fly. This seat isn't the widest, so it might not accommodate larger hunters. No rail means you can get to full draw without maneuvering around your stand, even with a longbow. At 15 pounds, this climber weighs less than any other stand in the review, which makes it a viable option for packing longer distances. If you're looking for a middle ground between a hang-on and a climber, the OpenShot hits that sweet spot. The future of climbing tree stands. If you're wondering why we only tested 2 climbing stands, it wasn't for lack of trying to get products. And despite the recent product shortages across all manufactured goods, product availability didn't play a significant role in this absence either. The reality is, there just aren't a ton of companies manufacturing climbing stands like there were 10 to 20 years ago. In fact, Summit manufactures most of the climbing stands that are available today. Sure, we could have easily tested 5 different Summit stands, but that's not exactly a fair assessment of the other manufacturers out there. Perhaps the lack of climbing tree stands marks a shift in the trajectory of stand preference for hunters. Like most hunting products and gear, there are exceptions of course. Lightweight tends to carry a lot of weight with hunters. And climbing stands, even the lightest ones, are anything but lightweight compared to options like tree saddles. If you piece your kit together strategically, you can build a mobile hunting stand that weighs less than 10 pounds. That's 5 pounds lighter than the lightest climbing stand in this test. Not to mention, nylon won't announce your presence to the entire woods if you bump against a tree on the way to your setup. And most of these, with the exception of multiple climbing sticks, you can stow in some of the best bow hunting backpacks. I don't see climbing tree stands going away anytime soon, but tree stand manufacturers aren't in an arms race to produce new ones either. That being said, there are still plenty of solid options out there, and these stands definitely have their place. Final thoughts on the best climbing tree stands. The best climbing tree stands can simplify your stand placement this fall. Whether you're hunting a deep public honey hole or a generational family spot, you can find a climber in this review that fits your budget and preference. Then it's up to you to find the right tree. Engineered specifically for the dedicated bow hunter, the OpenShot SD offers complete visibility thanks to its open front design. It includes a seat with thick foam padding for those longer sits that can also be folded up for standing positions. This climber is compact and ultra-portable at just 15 pounds and includes the industry-leading features hunters expect with Summit's aluminum stands. The seat comes in mossy oak country DNA. Learn about all of the OpenShot SD's features below, including dead metal sound deadening, SD, technology and more.